Did you know that children do not even care about the child support, or who was married to whom, or why you do not like each other? They are just children. All they care about is that parents will show up that when there is any special occasion, especially on their birthday celebration, and they pick through the curtains all of the people they love are without fighting or any issues, for the best interest for the child itself. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Aisyah Fakihah binti Azlan and I am from NBH 6C. Today, I would like to talk about the effect of divorce on children. Divorce has a direct impact on children's development and can influence their behavior so negatively. Divorce is a legal dissolution of marriage, and it is one of the most common issues that had largely affected the children itself. Following divorce, children will have experienced many difficulties which may linger into adulthood if left unaddressed, adversely affecting their success in intimate relationships too in their future. For in Islam perspective, divorce is not the best solution to resolve a broken marriage, but it is advisable to fix it in a better way. And it is clear that Islam permits divorce only when it has become impossible for the parties to live together in harmony, and also to make attempts to make peace have failed. And I am interested on this topic because the rate on divorce has increasing year by year. So it is unhealthy result that will affect the children's life. As shows in the statistic, the number of divorce has increased to 34.8% from 56,975 to 76,786 in March 2020 until August. Thus, recognize the effect on divorced children. Both parents can take an action by provide the solutions on how to overcome the effects. Now, let's focus the important part, which is the effects of divorce towards on the children. Next is the effects of divorce towards the children in psychology. According to Warner and Mahoney in 2009, children from divorced families display a higher level of depression and anxiety. Moreover, children who experience parental divorce tend to have more emotional, social, behavioral, and learning problems than individuals from intact home itself. Children with divorced parents tend to display a greater levels of anxiety, depression, anger, and antisocial behavior than individuals whose families remain intact. When parents split and one goes away, it is as if children lose a part of themselves, and it is very, very normal for kids to feel angry, sad, confused, even sometimes possible in many ways. Feelings of anger, sadness, betrayal, loss, and sometimes rejection and abandonment are all part of the trauma of divorce. So now that you know something about the important effect towards the children, so let's take a look at the second effect. Next is the second effects of divorce towards the children is social development. Amato and also Judith Wallerstein is the researcher has stated that children who came from divorced families tend to have a lack of interpersonal skills as compared to the parents that have been continuously married, and also they have been a very good model to their own children. And for the children whose parents are divorced and they do not have such a good model, to then have also issues with intimacy and commitment. The ramifications of divorce go beyond the child's well-being during his or her adolescence and stretch far into his or her adulthood, and thus that negative habits, emotion, relationship skills, and ideals are passed on to the next generation where they can continue to make the same mistakes and continue the pattern for the cycle for the next generation. Most of the children have initiated the use of physical aggression during infancy, and most will learn to use alternative in the following years before entering their primary school. It seems like humans learn to regulate the use of physical aggression during the preschool years, and those who do not, it seems to be at higher risk of a serious violent behavior during adolescence and adulthood. The most typical form of aggression in males is physical aggression, and the most typical forms of aggression in females, which is include the indirect aggression, relational aggression, and also social aggression. And now we will move to the last part, is the conclusion of the topic. It shows that the divorce can give effect on a child, whether in terms of children's psychology and also social development. This has shown that is very important for the parents to know the consequences of divorce toward the children itself. Children is so fragile and they need enough love from their own parents in order to live a happy and motivated life. There are a few ways for the children of divorce can come over their challenges, which is seek and accept for the support from the people. Moreover, keeping in touch with people can help you feel a bit more grounded and sometimes can get things more in perspective, which is you can try a short phone call to a close friend or relative, or if you cannot manage it, you just can have a text message with them. Even though in this stress, we also need to take care of ourselves, get regular exercise, eat nourishing food, and maintain a healthy weight. This is to ensure that our health is in a good condition to do our daily routine. The regular exercise can be very effective in lifting your mood and also increasing your energy levels, and it is also likely to improve your appetite and sleep routine. Physical activity stimulates chemicals in the brain called endorphins, which can help you to feel better. When the children keep on witnessing the fight between their parents, it may result the children's emotion, which is physically and mentally. Children usually end up being the middle of the person of interaction between their parents. So the children need to apply the recommendation in their daily life in order to stay away from a bad vibe and negative thinking. That's all from me. Thank you for lending me your ears and your time to give attention for my speech. And I hope you receive a good info from my speech. And have a good day. Thank you.